of good music, man. So growing up, did your dad tell you any story about Tupac and stuff?
You know, the typical, he always speaks highly of him. So he's just like, yeah, you know, me and Pop, you know, yeah, you know, he had all the girls, you know what I'm saying? I build him out, you know, that was my road dog. That was your godfather. So that, you know, he always speaks highly of him like that. As we get older, I appreciate Pac's legacy and my father's legacy.
Take Biggie, bitch! Big hair, man. Big hair. All the way. Okay, but I did you for you, but I did you all the way. You told me to fuck puppy, bitch, so I did it for you.
Yeah. But it's just like, man, you know, still, you know, we getting up there. You know, it's amazing that, you know, his music is still being featured in like movies and soundtracks. Mm-hmm. People, it's just like he's a real icon.
But I did a lot, man. A lot of things behind the scene. Because I heard a story that people say, like, if you have problem paying your rent or your light bill, he will give you money. Like, if you're from the neighborhood, he did good for people. Mm-hmm. Like, there was a lot of good in him. You know, it's still a lot of good in him. He did a lot for a lot of people. A lot of artists on their floor didn't put out any music.
Right.
And they still get paid. Mm-hmm. So he's, I mean, I'm simply saying, like,
Yes, salute to Big Suge for that, man. You know, a lot of people from Death Row do have a lot of longevity career. They're all legends in their own way.
Come on, man.
A lot of those artists that sold records, you know, they sell a lot more money. They make a lot more money than people doing streams. You know, even that's why streamers make more money than rappers now if they're dependent on the stream. So 1,000 people is like $1, where like a streamer can charge $35 for one subscriber, and then they have 1,000 of them. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So Tupac, you know, he's been gone for 29 years, but his music is still so relevant and popular, you know, to such a large population, you know, of rappers now. Why do you think that that's true?
I think it's the substance. You know, it created a cult. Like during that 90s era, it was just very impactful, you know, from Brenda's Got a Baby to Changes. You know, those type of songs are just really, you know, important to like society. You know, it was very real. So people can go back and just grab onto that, and they like probably help them through a depression or help them through a tough time or relate to it compared to someone who just like murder music, you know, kill. And it's like, you know, it's only like temporary. It's fun, but compared into like some substantial, like influential music, is different. Music with substance has longer longevity.
I agree with that. I mean, I think, you know, the world has changed a lot in 29 years, but it hasn't changed that much. And so people are still experiencing the same things that Pac sang about, you know, he rapped about, you know, back then. And I mean, to me, I mean, he spoke to my soul. So you know, he was by far the greatest storyteller, I think, you know, in hip hop, through his music. But yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, everybody still has those experiences. Of course,
different tribes and different, you know, identities people can relate to him. So that just takes him worldwide. He's no different than like a Michael Jackson. People, a lot of different races or a lot of different nations love Michael Jackson. Bob Marley. Yeah. You know, it just the list goes on when those people have a different impact in life.
Yeah.
Very true.